Back in August last year, I was asked to do a Khada Dupatta tutorial. Didn't know what this was, but 9 months later, £400 later, here is the tutorial. Khada means standing, so the junni or the dupatta is made to look like it's standing. This is a 6 meter piece of material that has a border most of the way around. Mine actually has a border all the way around because I'm going to make it into a sari. But what I'm doing is getting one edge of it. A Khada dupatta will have a piece missing in the middle. You want to take that edge, put it together and to find the middle, like you would if you were folding up a sheet. So where the middle will be, where I touch the actual middle and mark it, that will be where there won't be any border on a normal Khada dupatta. So what I'm going to do is mark this edge off with a hairpin, and that will help me identify the middle bit later on. This bit needs to be tucked into the back of the pajama. The pajama is obviously the bottoms, the top being the kurta. That's going to be, and it should typically be quite simple, although these days they are very ornate for bridal wear. So the red side is the back side and the gold side is actually the main bit of it. So pulling up my kurta, wiggling my bum, I'm going to attach this to my salwar, or my pajama I should say. I'm going to attach it with a pin, and I'm just going to leave all these little fiddly bits in so you can see that, you know, how it really is. I mean, if I sped it up for you, you know, you might think it's a lot easier than it actually looks. But by putting this on the back of my salwar, it's going to look like a tail. I'm going to keep calling it salwar, but it's a pajama. I must remember it's a pajama. So just feeling for the hairpin there, and then going to reach over and grab a safety pin to put through. Okay, so now that my little booty tail has created, I'm going to come closer just to show you the hairpins there, and that just sped by really quickly, so you get the picture. What I'm going to do now is arrange the dupatta so that it's on either side of me and it's all quite straightened up and not twisted. So I'm standing in front, the dupatta's behind me. I'm going to take the bit that's from attached to the back and then pull through to the corner, if that makes any sense. So now I've got the shortest bit in my hand, and I'm going to pleat that in concertina style like you would for a sari, in order to complete the rest of the drape. Now I'm going to show you this way first. It's easy to pick up and just start folding, but you'll actually get the wrong way, and in this instance the top part of it is facing inwards towards my body. That's not right. I want the pleats, I want to fold that part and keep that part on top and put all the other pleats behind it, so that when I drape it over my shoulder, the top edge is always on top and it's facing outwards towards my arms. See, that's not going in, that's pointing outwards. That's brilliant. So I'm going to lift it up and grab around the middle and throw it over my shoulder, and as I lift up, you'll see from the floor that it creates a kind of the drape, that's the standing part as such. And I want to make it so that it just is enough. It doesn't quite touch the ground, but it's low enough, but not too low that I step on it. I'm going to check that the back isn't too long either. Because I'm really short, then I've got to be a bit careful. I'm going to pull it off my shoulder now, find the midway point, and I'm going to just see where my hand was just then. I've just put it around my waistline. That's the middle part that should be on the shoulder, and all I'm doing is just tidying up by redoing those folds. Again, concertina style. Now I've done this close up with my Gujarati sari draping video if you really want to see that. But all I'm going to do is gather those folds, make it really tidy so that none of the inner folds are poking out. They should all be in line with that top fold, and then pushing it back up onto my shoulder, and then I'm going to pin it in place. I'm going to check the back is falling at the right height as well. The right height is going to depend on the length of your particular dupatta as well as how tall you are, but as I'm really short, I'm not even 5 foot, then obviously for me it's going to be a lot lower down. And when I throw it back over again, I'm going to make sure that it's still not touching the floor completely because I don't want to trip over it. So I'm going to pin that at the shoulder, and I'm going to repeat exactly the same on the opposite side. So this while you're watching me do the whole thing again, I'm just going to explain that the outfit was designed for me by my designer, Samina Khan. I've actually teamed up with her now professionally, and we're designing outfits. Some of the outfits, I'll show you pictures at the end of this video, this tutorial, but we're selling them, and this was the first piece that she designed for me. I didn't have any input into the design process. I just said that I wanted to make the tutorial in a very traditional way, and this is the outfit she came up with. There's going to be another sort of follow-up video to this on the whole design process. So all I'm doing now is just adjusting the dupatta, making sure that, you know, both at the back that they're both at the same level. This time round though, I've put another hairpin in the middle as I take it off to adjust the pleats and tidy them up, and that just helps me find the midway point. And at the back, I don't show this too much, I should have done, but at the back the dupatta will create a really nice sort of drape on the floor that's almost like the bottom of a sari at the back. So you can see that's too long. I can see it looking back at the video, so I need to pull it down a little, which I'm doing just now. And as I straighten up, you'll see that the bottom straightens up as well from the front. Now there are other ways of wearing this. You can put both of these on one shoulder, and I'll do a separate tutorial on that. This is just the first one I've done. So I've taken the pin out that helped me mark the center point. I'm now going to just take the two inner borders, and I'm going to pin them together. I'm going to pin them around just under the bust area, but way above the waist. I guess it's at waist level, to be honest, on me. I'm going to pin that from underneath. Always when you pin from underneath so that you don't see them. Obviously, Khada Dupatta have nice long pearls, and then another pearl set around the throat as a main sort of necklace, bile at the feet, and bangles, and that finishes the look. Here's some outtakes. I hope you like the drape. Please do rate, subscribe and comment, and yeah, stay tuned for some funny bits at the end. No, I'm not getting married.
Turn around again.
Like this?
Yeah.
Obaya. Obaya. Oise ni obaya yade.
Merci oise.
Obaya yade ho. Na ono oise na obaya ठीक कर याद रखा. देखियो.
Asta din hali ase wakalloya.
देखियो मैं कपड़ों फ्रेश कर दो. ओहानो ono.
Tigel to udah taktu.
Tigel to है Bengali lahan देखो. সামনে toilet Bengali lahan দেখা যায় বেশ করে. মনে লয় এটা করে দিছাইতো হমনে হইয়া. নাইনি.
জানি।
এটা ইন্ডিয়ান হই যায় না নে।
আর
ওটা তো একবার সামনে আইতো।
ওটা
কিলা? ওই।
তো উল্লা থাকতো তে।
কিছু লাল দেখা যাইতো। না নেই। মানে ওইসি নি কোনিয়া বেটি।
ওইসে।
ওইসে।
It's still rolling.
Oise good and
Okay, are we ready go? Are we ready Anne?
কই দিতে?
বিয়া দিতাম। আমার বিয়া।
যা।
আমার বিয়াতে লাইতাই নাইনি।
যা যেন মনে কর যা।
যেন মনে হয়।
ওই
So I just wanted to say thank you to Rena. This is my team's artist who came to do my hair on the day. to my daughter Maya, who you can see, who helped me with the camera, my husband who took some pictures, and my mother-in-law for some general support. Oh, and of course the designer. If you want to see other drapes, this is one of them. Then do click on the thumbnails that you see here for these sari drapes. And these are some of the outfits that Samina and I are selling at the moment. If you're interested, then please do contact us by email. The email will be in the video description box, and these pictures will be available to view on my Facebook page. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, rate and comment, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye.